Hey guys. So, wow, someone already liked my stream. You're fast. Um, so I'm just gonna be talking for a little bit. This is gonna just be me silent talking, and Sis will join in the next 20-ish minutes, and so we'll have to move him in. But I'm just gonna be here talking a little bit about what I'm planning on doing. So I'm sorry for the people who enjoyed the Vampire Neko, the Mist, and the Voices. I may redo those series to where I feel comfortable with them. But like I said in the video I published that I had premiere this morning, uh, I am I backed myself into a corner with those. I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to be starting off, slowing down, doing one series at a time, 4 times a week. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays every week. I hope to keep that schedule. And hey, dude. And I'm sorry if you guys enjoyed those series. It's just I started to overload myself again. I need to stop doing that. I love all the ideas that you guys are giving me. A lot of them are really good ideas, but I can't do every single idea. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. And Laz is currently on the call, but she's muted. Great. Streams are going to slow down most likely. I'm most likely going to only do maybe one stream or maybe two. I'm trying to get it to where I can do streams on Twitch, and I'm planning on making a Twitch. I have a Twitch account, but I need to share it to my Xbox so I can play games and chat with you guys at the same time. Because I enjoy talking to you guys and I enjoy communicating with you guys while still playing my games. Uh, I enjoy, and Laz can attest to this, I enjoy modded games like Skyrim. I just didn't catch the hints that I threw down in the last video that I just uploaded. The hint was Skyrim. I am planning on starting a Skyrim stream every Friday. Don't know when it's going to be yet, but I'm planning on doing one. It all depends on if I get a job soon or not. If I do, woohoo. If I don't, oh well. So, I can't really think of anything. Do you guys have any questions for the two people that are currently watching? And Laz, do you have any questions that you want to ask about what I'm going to do or what I did wrong that I'm trying to change?
I say I already knew all this because remember we had a talk last time.
Yeah.
I was wondering when you would start burning yourself out. And like at this rate, it's gonna go through quickly.
It's not that I'm burning myself out, it's just that I'm overloading myself. I try to take on every single what if idea and I just hit a wall with ideas. I back
So
myself into a corner and I have only one direction to go, and it's further into the corner, which I don't want to stay in the corner.
yeah, you told me this.
No, I have not overworked myself. I can easily put out like 3 videos a day. I can easily do that. That would be overworking myself.
Just like story wise, he runs into dead ends.
Yeah. So for the charged, I was planning on making it to where she had to go and fight multiple behemoths, but then I'm like, if I just make her go and fight behemoths, it's just like the repetitiveness of Dauntless. I don't want Dauntless's repetitiveness. So I tried to steer clear of that. And if you guys don't know, I probably might have said this last stream, but if you guys didn't uh, hear me, I'm planning on doing a Skyrim, Bleach, maybe My Hero, or some other worlds uh, someone gets isekai'd into, and they are not the main character, but they are a side character. Except for Skyrim, which then you're going to be the Dova.
The Dragon Ball.
Dovakin. Yeah.
Who's for that?
I don't know. We're going to have to talk to Fox about that. We can ask him in a minute when he joins. If he joins.
Yeah, I was talking to Fox about that like a few hours ago. So I was curious, like we haven't done a video on D&D at all, and we've been planning it.
I'd love to play actual D&D. I've played D&D-ish games, but I haven't played actual
Yeah,
D&D
I've played
games.
D&D-ish games. I want to play like a full-on D&D game though. Fun as hell.
I really can there right this second.
What are you looking at?
I'm completely not lost now on where that's going.
What?
The one rule RP not.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Me and Fox ended our segment with Grim. Then that happened. Yeah, I don't know.
So I kind of want to set some stuff up before Fox gets here for a different isekai. So there's a few mods for Skyrim that I personally enjoy. It's called Live Another Life and um, Better Vampires and Growl. If you've modded Skyrim enough, you would know what Better Vampires is, Growl is, and the Live Another Life mod is. Live Another Life can get you away from the "oh, you're finally awake." Um, Growl improves the werewolf, and Better Vampires is literally better vampires.
realize that.
He's not responding.
Well, let me. Someone was asking if we can do chaos streams again.
Chaos
Which was
streams?
just our Q and A's. Where I really just want to become a shit show.
I kind of don't want to do those because I got cited by my parents being like, you're too loud. Until I can
Oof.
find a place that I can be as loud as I want in, I'm not going to be able to do those because my parents' house, their rules.
Fair.
So, um, are there any other mods that are gameplay wise that is that you can think of right for Skyrim that I can look up and look at for what it does? Sis, you there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one, but I can't remember the exact name. Because knowing your addiction, there is one that you can kind of create your character to be like add-on features. So you could give
It's
them like,
not an addiction.
it is your addiction.
I can stop whenever I want. And I
Have you
don't want to
stopped?
stop.
So your addiction.
I'm like Garfield. I can stop eating lasagna whenever I want. Are you going to stop eating lasagna? No! I don't want to stop!
Addiction. Yeah,
It's
but you
not
can make them have like certain ears, tails, have them have like gills from a dragon. All that shit. I can't remember what the fucking
gills
mod
from
is.
a dragon?
I said scales, not
I heard
gills.
gills. I'm like, what the hell kind of dragons are you looking at?
Water dragon.
Oh, they just spit water at you. They don't actually breathe underwater.
I know that. Like, I don't know. I can't remember the exact thing what it was called, but yeah. Or if you want to start running around taming dragons.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna let you do that.
The more summons, familiar mods,
If you know the names, send them to me. Um, uh,
I'll probably go look at names for Skyrim mods later today. To try to get you some ideas.
so I'm gonna be trying to get the Skyrim system working, so I can have a simulation of it.
Hmm.
No, I'm not that surprised. I'm not that surprised I don't have more viewers. Because most people are like, oh, they're just gonna record a video and then put it out. Then we'll watch the video. The video gets thousands of views. Streams, maybe one, two, three, maybe four reviewers. Because I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet. I'm not as big as Sunday where I can get hundreds of thousands on one stream. Or Jerome, who can get hundreds of thousands on one stream.
You're getting compliments now.
Being complimented.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, great. Thanks, smiling. Thanks. I feel so loved. I feel love
Oh,
radiating off of that comment.
oof. I'm trying to see if I can get Fox awake.
I'm just watching his profile. I sent him the stream notification. It's been like, stream. No. No, the right one on the screen is me, and the left one is Laz for the Ruby. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be in the Skyrim What If again. But I'm not going to be a side character. I'm going to be a very, very weird character. It was sarcasm. Good knowing that.
That's the big oof. Yeah. Oh yeah, will our fourth be joining us today, Camino?
No. I have not been able to I have not been able to have time to contact the fourth.
Damn.
The fourth will probably be joining us next weekend if I can get the fourth to uh, contact me. And if they're
Okay.
willing to talk.
Alright.
And I may have to voice their character. They'll just be in the call, just listening, if they are not willing to talk but willing to join.
So.
You too. I'm gonna have to look up that channel. What if free and stuff.
I think I've heard. I actually think I'm subscribed to them.
Oh yeah, my cat was trying to crush my balls this morning. Did you see that in the round table?
Oh yeah.
Jack is a jerk.
Did you do something to Jack?
That is a good idea. What if Deku was cheated on, but was the reincarnation of Shin Wolford?
Not a bad idea. You
Idea's
definitely
okay.
want wiggle room in cheated series because of the reincarnations you can do.
There's a lot of wiggle room in those series.
Yeah, which means you don't have to be as much as stiff with your kind of directions you can go.
I could also make that world full of magic to where everybody has a quirk, but their quirk is the base of their magic.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be doing that because someone else is already doing it. And I just read their idea off of the Discord,
Oof.
which is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our goal this time is to get to the start of the arena.
we can just say that Fox was in the background, just fighting.
Yeah. If I can show up.
And if he shows up in the halfway point, like, uh, yeah, you're here now. You're kind of just in the background fighting. I'm tempted to do the Konon one. What if Deku was the reincarnation of Konon?
Conan's a good one, honestly.
Yeah, because she's not too overpowered and she's not overpowered.
Then you have the fight with Conan and Obito, and you see all the paper bombs. You're like, what the hell?
Well, do you remember them saying that she saved those up for years?
Oh, I know.
Which, in reality, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
And if he didn't have his Kamui, he would have died so fast.
Would have been dead. He would have been the big bad.
So, do you want to? This is a question for you, because Fox is in here. Do you want
Mm.
to continue without Fox for now, or do you want to set up the story and the mods where I search up the mods and say the name of the mods so they can get credit, and the mod creator get credit for the mods, and we can set up the world of Skyrim? Or do you want to do Bleach or anything where I give you the Bleach system? So which world would you go to if we did a different world?
Um.
Bleach, My Hero, Naruto, and Skyrim. Or Borderlands.
Okay. I'm gonna be so biased if I choose Borderlands.
that would be biased. So I'm not giving you a system if you go into Borderlands. You're just gonna be a normal psycho.
Aww.
So there's a chance Creek's gonna slash you to bits. Um,
X. Because I'm biased towards Borderlands because I love the sirens. And you don't know how to play a siren, which upsets me.
it's not that I don't know how to play a siren. It's just that I'm not good at playing a siren. A specific siren in general, because I could play Lilith because I just get all of her skills and I'm king. I could play Amara because I just go straight up tank where I just do only elemental damage. And
Lilith has the version to get you out of death card, so
Amara does too with her slam or her phase punch thing.
yeah.
Hey Mina.
It's Amina.
Yeah, Fox is still asleep. So do you want to choose your next world? You're gonna be Isekai too, because I currently have only you lined up for Isekaiing.
I mean, okay.
Sorry, let me rephrase this. You have Bleach and Skyrim are the next two choices you can do, because I already have those worlds pretty much lined up. Then you have, after you complete another world, you're gonna get
That's my
something.
and all
You're
that.
gonna get something, and then you can choose between the world you didn't pick and My Hero. And once you complete one of those worlds, you're gonna get something from this world that you're gonna choose now, and then you're gonna go on to Borderlands and the world you didn't pick.
Okay, if I had to choose between Bleach and Skyrim, I would totally choose Skyrim.
Why?
You know my reasons.
Why not Bleach?
Okay, if I think
Because
of Bleach, hmm?
if you go with Bleach and then you go into Skyrim after, you get something from the world of Ruby to take with you.
That's right.
Then if you go into a world after Skyrim, you get something from the world of Bleach.
Uh, yeah, I guess we should start with Bleach then.
Okay, so we're gonna start setting up the world of Bleach. You've been reincarnated. You start as a baby. You're gonna start as a baby for this one, and I'll tell you why in a
Oof.
second. But you start as a baby, and you have to go through life being different. If anybody's watched Jujutsu Kaisen, you'll know a little bit about what's gonna be different.
I've watched that.
We're gonna need to get pictures.
uh, you know why I'm here. Kinda gotta tell me what I'm looking for, though. What is the picture master over here looking for this time?
I can look it up for yours, and then you have to look up a picture for me.
Okay, but what am I looking up for you?
Whatever the hell you want me to look like.
Oh gosh, so I'm going through. Oh, great.
Oh, and depending on what picture you choose, depends on what I start out as.
Okay. What gender do you want to be?
You choose everything.
Oh god.
Oh, I need to look up a name for that. So, just saying, your Sampak, you're gonna have so much spiritual energy, your Sampak Do can't go into normal Sampak Do state. You're gonna be like Ichigo and Kenpachi.
Okay.
Why are all the freaking pictures half demon?
You mean hollow?
No. Okay, get rid of me. Get rid of hidden win. Uh, move. Yes. Which one's this? Okay. Okay. Let's go with the stream logo. There you go. So you guys can see something, or just glance at the phone if you're wondering on what we're on. We're just looking at stuff for the stream. Hold on. Yeah? Streaming? Okay, I'm back.
Okay, well, I got 2 photos from you to choose from.
I'm not choosing anything. You just pick for me.
Well, I want to show you what I'm going through between you. I have you a male photo and I have you female.
Okay, send them to the computer account.
Okay, let me go through them.
If you guys don't know, on my for my stream or people on my Discord, I have two accounts. One is the Unsmooth Twin, that's my computer account, and two is the Unsmooth Criminal, which is my main account.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I don't remember my password for my phone account, so I can't get into my computer account.
Oh, I know.
Can't do it. Yeah. I'm not looking for a freaking Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Mm.
Is Juzo a female? I thought Juzo was a male.
Wait, which one's Juzo again? I gotta remember.
Juzo
Damn.
Suzuya, the one who has an axe in Tokyo Ghoul.
Good question.
Well, I don't want to look like a actual Soul Reaper person. He's a Soul Reaper. He's a lieutenant in one of the squads. Uh,
Gosh.
is that Kenpachi's little friend, just grown up,
Which one?
the female?
Hang on. No, this is an actual OC someone drew.
Oh, what is her name? I don't remember her name. I'll have to send you the picture. You probably will. I know she's a really powerful character.
I'm trying to remember. What is her name? Okay. I keep looking at like Bleach OCs. I don't know why I'm looking at Bleach OCs when we don't need to look at Bleach OCs.
What is her name? Yeah, the stream's unhealthy.
Um.
Oh, your name is Roman? Cool.
Her? Ah. I gotta go look for her name. And goddamn,
What? Goddamn what?
found this, and I'm just like, damn, the size of this damn weapon.
That is a big weapon.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to make your appearance a little weird.
Oh god.
If I do, okay. Here are the four menus for your female choices.
Remember, I'm not choosing this. You are.
I know, I said that what I'm going to choose if I choose a female character. These are the four that I'm going to be going between.
It's a good name.
These are the four females.
So you want to give me the Witchblade?
Eh,
Okay. So you want one of them to be hollow.
or one could.
Them are going to be hollow. Actually, if you pick either of those. That's just going to be a Soul Reaper with a more advanced Compacto. That's just going to be a traditional Soul Reaper. Reese Gurmery does not have red eyes.
No.
my search is red eyes, they gotta be female, and they have to be from anime. Reese Grimmery is the first thing that showed up. Reese Grimmery does not have red eyes. So, also, streams that are going to be happening later, it's going to be more of you are the main character, not the main character is. So the main character is probably not going to even show up till the very end of the arc. Be like, oh, I'm not needed. Um, well, goodbye, and just disappears back into the story. Which he's still going to go through the same training as in canon, where he goes to your, and this is a lot of spoilers for Bleach, Yoruichi, um, cat girl. Literally, she's a cat at some points. Isn't that Yoruichi? I thought that was Yoruichi. Then who's the guy with the cane?
Uh, hang on. Oh, fuck. Yurihara.
Yuihara. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Is it? Hmm. By the way, the system is going to allow you to buy the abilities of a Hollow, Fullbringer, and Quincy.
Okay.
You're going to start out as a Soul Reaper, though.
Okay.
Well, without you actually knowing you're a Soul Reaper.
Hmm.
You're just thinking
Right.
you're reincarnated as a normal person.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take the trash out real quick.
Okay. I don't know why the picture has changed. Oh, probably because I'm far back in the live stream. There you go. Uh, Smiling. If you can find a female picture that you think a good soul reaper would look like and send it to me on Discord, that'd be great.
Okay.
Take a picture on my phone, that would work better. I'm still mad at Coin.
Why?
I'll send you the picture later.
Okay.
I'm severely pissed at him. That's honestly a good picture for this.
Yeah, his Reyes Curry has blue eyes.
So I don't have a good one on my phone.
Hey, the male choices you have are sending now.
I'm mad at Coin.
Oh, yeah, I saw this. I was wondering what the hell the context was.
There was no context. I was just thrown onto the Discord.
Oof.
Hollow, Soul Reaper, Human, hollow. Yeah. So you get to choose between me being a female or male.
Yeah.
I could play both genders.
Oh, just because you want to be a girl with big titties.
I could play both genders. I honestly can. Since we're both going to be reincarnated into the same world again,
Again.
but this time I'm not going to remember what I did in the past life. And depending on what you choose depends if I've already lived a life or not.
I might make you the first one.
The very first one,
Yeah.
the girl with the staff,
Wait.
or the girl with the long sword.
What the spear looks like. I can't remember.
That's more of a Guandao.
Is it?
Yeah, it's more of a Guandao. It's not an actual Guandao. If anything, you would probably do the short, flat-chested one, just to spite me.
You use the blue one?
Yeah, you'd probably just do that just to spite me.
She's not flat chested though.
She looks flat-chested. That's a good
Tap on
image.
the picture and zoom in. She's not flat chest.
That is a very good image. Did you look up OCs? You probably did.
I know what katana that is. It's what the kenseis use. And it's called an odachi. I'm going between the chick with the blue hair, or the one below her.
The chick that's doing the L shape on her head.
Mm-hmm.
So the chick with the blue hair, I would be a Soul Reaper. The chick with the L shape, I would be a Hollow. But the Hollow me is I'm gonna be very, very, very violent towards anybody when it comes to a fight. But when it doesn't come to a fight, I'm gonna be very lazy. The other one is gonna be the opposite. I'm gonna be very violent whenever it comes to menial things. But when it comes to a fight, I'm gonna be very lazy and just do the least amount of effort I can.
I actually, because I just want to see you wielding the giant odachi.
It's reconnecting. OBS reconnected successfully. My stream's back up.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah?
Okay, I just took a poll of your bathroom and I talked to everything in there. They informed me none of them are scared of the dark. So you can turn the light off when you leave.
Oh, crap. Normally I do that. Apparently, my habit of turning off lights when I leave rooms is leaving me.
Huh.
I think I have yours. I have your picture. So I'm gonna start out as a Soul Reaper, but a situation happens to where I somehow get to be part Hollow, and apparently somewhere in my generation was a Quincy and Fullbringer. So I'm gonna be as powerful as you, but I'm gonna be a lot slower to learn stuff.
That makes sense.
And unlike the rest of the Soul Reapers, I'm gonna actually have a human form.
Okay. While I'm waiting for you to pick what I'm looking like, I'm gonna go look at Kiana pictures and Hanukkah
Oh,
characters.
if you look at the stream, which I'm about to put it up, I have what you are gonna look like.
Please tell me it's someone that I recognize.
Maybe, I don't know. But don't worry, it's not bad.
Okay.
There you go.
Remember, we have stream delay.
I know. So, I am gonna be in Squad 13 with Rukia. Rukia is gonna be out, and then I sneak out to talk with Rukia because we're good friends. Same thing happens with Ichigo, but I'm not there to help Rukia, so Ichigo has to take her powers. She goes into a body. She's stuck as human form. I'm still there, bouncing in and out with them when I come across you one day walking by Ichigo's house. And you say hi to his father, who knows you by name. What is your name going to be?
Yes, I can't go with Laz again.
You could, because
That means
you're still reincarnated. You're reincarnated, so you could go with the same name as you had in the life before, which is known by many by Laz for YouTube's sake. Uh,
is that Rimuru?
no, that is not Rimuru.
Oh. I cannot blame you. It looks like Rimuru.
I know it looks like Rimuru, but it's not Rimuru. I know Rimuru is not that, because Rimuru does not have green and yellow eyes. Rimuru has blue eyes and blue hair. That is silver hair.
I'm okay with that picture. Don't call me a thing, though.
Yes, it is a thing. It shows your,
I mean, like, you're gonna make it mean something.
yeah, it does. It shows that you're part Hollow and Soul Reaper. Hollow's the yellow, Soul Reaper's
Oh,
green.
neat. Hmm. I might just go with my name NRP. Because why not?
He's screwed. I'm reading
What?
a comic called Survival of a Sword King, and I'm on episode 11. Uh, he is screwed. He's being found out. But so I'm going to see you. I'm going to see that you have multiple color eyes. That the eyes of a hollow normally are yellow and red, or darker colors and color tones like that. Then I see you have green and dark color tones of the blue spectrum instead of the red spectrum. So I see that, oh, you're also a Soul Reaper. Somehow. I put all my weapons away, and without Rukia knowing, or Ichigo, I walk up to Ichigo's father and start talking to him. I have my Sanpakuto on my hip, and I have to control the size because otherwise it would be destroying the entire house with my soul pressure. So I have it on my hip, and I'm talking to him, and I'm in my human form, and he's talking to me, and I ask him a few questions, and I finally ask, "So when are you coming back to Soul Society?" And he looks at me, and he starts glaring, and Rukia, in Soul Reaper form, which we can both see, jumps down, and I pull out my phone like I'm talking to someone because the children are watching, and I say, "Sorry, I have to leave. I have to do something." I leave the house, or clinic, whatever they call it, and the entire time Ichigo's father is glaring at me. Rukia asks why I was interrogating Ichigo's father. I say that soul pressure is uh, dedicated. Or, no, God damn it, brain gonna work. Soul pressure is decided by the genetics of the people. So if he had soul pressure that big, he must have had a Soul Reaper parent. So I was talking to the father, and I told Rukia my theory. And then I say, I gotta go, I gotta catch up to somebody. I run off, and she sees me pull out my Sanpakuto and let it change. And she just sees this blue flash of light from my Sanpakuto changing into my true sword. And I'm gone. Next thing you know, I'm right in front of this girl with two colored eyes, and she's now freaking out because she sees a sword at her throat. And one of my special abilities as a Soul Reaper, because every Soul Reaper has a different ability, is I can make my human body disappear into my soul pressure. That's the special ability of my Sanpakuto. I have a human body that I can make disappear and reappear. So I don't have to hide a human body every time I transform into my Soul Reaper form. So you currently have a sword at your neck, and you're frozen stiff from this pressure that you can barely feel, but it hurts that you're feeling it, and you don't know why.
Yeah. I'd say I'd probably be too scared to talk, honestly, because if I said something wrong, you'd stab me.
So you're just standing there, just staring at the sword, and I say, "What is your name?" in a very hostile tone.
Which I'm gonna use my name from the RP that we do, because I've used the last way too much. I'm just gonna go with my name is Siren.
Okay, Siren, why do you have hollow in you?
I don't know.
So, what do you know of soul reapers?
Not much. Just the people the strangers tell me.
What strangers? I'm now glaring at you with daggers in my eyes. Well, basically daggers in my eyes, ready to just cut your head off if I don't get the right answer.
I'm talking about the people around here, and the few that are outside the wall.
Okay.
You don't seem to like me
Quick
too
question.
much.
No. It's not that I don't like you, it's just that I don't trust you. I just met you. Trust is earned, not given. You know the old sayings.
Well, duh. Then why do you have a sword in my throat? It goes both ways, remember?
Yeah, but I'm the one asking questions, and I have the sword at your throat.
Eh, oh well.
And then you finally look over to where I am, and you see that I'm a very small, petite little girl with pretty much a flat chest compared to you.
I just look down like, you're shorter than I thought.
I get pissed and go, "Stop saying anything!
But you're asking me questions, I have to
Shut up!"
respond. Someone's feisty.
I drop my sword just a tiny bit, and I say, "Okay, one last question. Do you believe in spirits?"
Well, the strangers say I see them.
You didn't answer my question. I hold my sword at your throat again.
Yes. Why is this important?
In the blink of an eye, I go behind you and I smack you with the hilt of my sword, knocking you out. We go 5 hours later, and you're waking up in Urahata's shop, chained to the floor, with me and my sword at your neck again.
I just respond, we gotta stop doing this.
Urahata walks in, and is like, "Really? Seriously? You know you're paying me extra for this, right?" I go,
Oh,
"Yes, I do. Now do it." He goes, "Fine." He takes out a little dagger and stabs you in the hand.
it's like, ow, that hurt you, ass.
He takes the dagger out and he tests it for soul pressure and enough to see if he can make you a soul reaper. And he goes, um, "What is your name?"
Siren.
"What is your last name?"
I don't remember.
Okay. Uh.
All I know is I woke up
Hmm.
kind of in the middle of nowhere and made my way here.
He looks at me and says, "Are you in Soul Reaper mode or human mode? Because if you're in human mode, I suggest you put your Sanpakuto away. If you're in Soul Reaper mode, I suggest you go into Bankai. Because I need to fight something, and I'm pissed at you, so I want to fight you." I go,
But
"Okay." We disappear in a flash, and then you hear her giant explosions. The ground starts to shake, and then I appear. I'm all cut up, bruised. My Sanpakuto's in the sword hilt, and I flop on the floor, being like, "Oh god, that hurt."
can I be unchained from the floor now?
No,
The hell? It's not comfy.
he's got questions.
Give me a pillow at least, damn it.
No,
And
because I can't
more
move now.
people? Or you just lazy?
No, he kind of severed my spine.
Great. Where is the asshole who stabbed my hand?
I kind of chopped off his head. He'll be back in a few minutes.
God damn it.
And I know everybody who's currently watching, Soul Reapers can't survive a head getting chopped off, but I'm making it to Urahara has done so many experiments on himself and other people that he's learned a way to give himself control of another body with all of his soul pressure or a limited amount of soul pressure so he can still put up a fight. So if he does die, he goes back to his normal Soul Reaper self somewhere else. And then Urahara walks in and he's in his captain's outfit and he goes, "Well, I got my anger out." And he throws something at me and it hits me in the face. I go, "Asshole." And then I get up and be like, "That friggin' hurt, asshole." And he goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take your dumb fluid movements elsewhere." And I go, "Shut up. You know my Bankai is a secret for a reason." He goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna friggin' defeat him. You know he is stronger than all the captains combined, right?" I go, "Yeah. He's also my freaking great great grandfather. God damn it. I want to defeat him.
You
At
two
least
just gonna
once."
argue all day, and am I just gonna sit
Shut
here?
up! Urahara
You
looks at
have
you
me
and
chained down. I have a right to speak.
Urahara looks at you and goes, "Sorry. I have a few questions that I would like to be answered." And then a system notification shows up. Ding! Quest. Get on Urahara's good side. Current reputation.
Great.
-1.
Huh.
He looks at
Well,
you
what's...
and says, "What do you know about the Soul Society?"
I only know a little from what the people told me, but
Who
they don't
told
tell me
you?
much. I know some red-haired dude.
What red-haired dude?
I don't know, there's a lot of you.
What did he look like?
Had like a man, like ponytail? Angry? Hmm. You ain't tell me his name.
He looks at me and goes, "Go get that idiot now." I go, "Yes, sir." Damn asshole. And he goes, "What'd you say to me?" I go, "Nothing. I'm going to go get him now." All of a sudden, a Japanese traditional Japanese style door opens up, and I walk through it. And you're just seeing this whole entire thing happen. And the door shuts, and Urahara looks at you again and says, "Okay, I got one more question. And if I don't like your answer, I am killing you right now. And if I do like your answer," and then system notification comes up, ding, Urahara reputation 5, 10, and he'll help you unlock Soul Reapers, or your Soul Reaper state.
Okay.
And if I do like your answer,
Okay.
I will help you become a Soul Reaper. So we can lessen the burden on Soul Reapers nowadays. Because all of them are freaking idiots, and, anyway, question.
Hmm.
Would you save the world if you were the only one who can?
Maybe if it helps people, but I'm not too sure if I'm able to.
Okay, another question. And this is a string of questions, so this is all going to pertain to the pretty much the same answer. If there was 3 worlds and you could only save one, which one would you save?
Huh.
1, a world of monsters. 2, a world of men. And 3, a world of a military.
Hmm. That's an interesting question to ask. But let me throw you for a loop here. What if there was a world where it was had both humans and monsters? And also the humans developed the military. If I chose this world and make them coexist, what would you do to me now?
Here's another question. If that world is theoretically and physically impossible, what would you do? And you see
Hmm.
that there's another system notification that your Urahara reputation has increased by 1. So you're at 6 now.
If I had to choose a world from the 3 you've gave me, I probably would have saved the humans if I had to be honest.
Why would you
Or
save the
in
humans?
well, the military world you spoke of is made of humans. I'm assuming. And if you save the humans, the military could build itself. But also, I don't like to see bloodshed for no reason. If you're gonna kill someone, you must have a good reason, or you're defending someone else.
Okay,
That
okay.
answer justified?
I understand where you're coming from. Another system notification happens. Ding! You're at 9 out of 10 required to become a Soul Reaper.
Hmm. I have a question for you, Uyar.
What is it?
Why am I treated different towards others? I'm looked at as a monster for some reason, when I don't even know my own family or parents. I woke up in a weird area. Can't remember it vividly. Then I walked here because this was the closest place I thought I could seek shelter.
Hmm.
Oh, why am I looked at like abomination?
Ding! Your reputation with Urahara has increased by 1. You're at 10. With Urahara, uh, I'd rather show you than tell you. But before we can do that, you must get out of those chains, and we must wait for a certain red-headed douchebag that we need to kind of beat to a pulp. Let's go and wait for him. So he unlocks your chains and he takes you down to the underground area, and you see how vast and huge it is.
Huh. You think you guys made this too big?
Nonsense. We destroyed the other half just a few seconds ago, remember?
No.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear bun guy. Get the hell down there, I'll chop your head off. All of a sudden, you hear Renji falling from the ladder area, hitting the ground really hard. What the hell was that for? And then you hear what sounds like a drip of water hitting more water. And then someone going, well, I'm here.
Oh, it's the. Oh, yeah. Hi again.
I glared daggers at you before you finished that sentence. If you say another word about my stature, I'll do exactly what I did to Renji to you.
Leave me alone. I don't know what the hell's going on. You act like
Urahara,
I know
why'd you bring
everything.
her down? I told our trainer. What? Yeah, we kind of need more. Then you gotta get ready for friggin' Ichigo. Friggin' Rukia wants him to be trained too.
Is that the orange-haired guy? With spiky hair?
You've met Ichigo?
Yeah.
When? Where? Why? How?
Well, I was hungry and gave me food. Then we chatted for a bit. Then he said he had to go see that Rukia person you speak of.
Okay. Hmm. Renji, and I look at the guy with the red hair and he goes, what? I go, now you have to keep an eye on her. Because she's got both. And Urahara is training her. So you're going to be here helping.
Why does spiky hair have to watch me? I'm not a child.
I look at you and go, I can chop off your mask right now because I see it. And Reggie goes,
What mask?
what mask? I go, God damn it. I walk over and I plunge my hand into your chest without leaving any blood, and I pull something out and say, this mask. And Urahara
What's
looks at
that?
me like I'm crazy again and goes, you could have told me earlier. I go, you could have just looked at her eyes. He goes, true. And Renji's like, what the hell did you just do? I go, I just did something that will help. She is, Urahara, I suggest you get the big gun. All three of his friends jump
Can you
down.
back where it was?
You ask for me to put the mask back. Are you literally asking me to put the mask?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to put your mask back. I'll give it back, but I'm not putting it back.
You act like I know what's going on.
Here's your mask, by the way. I don't suggest you put it on.
Put it on my hip then.
So your mask is now hanging by nothing on your hip, and Urahara's like, okay, time to go. And he takes his staff and shoves you out of your own body. So your mask stays on your soul's hip.
I'm
And
just looking at myself confused. Like, is this normal?
I go, yeah. By the way, I don't suggest you cut that cord yet. And he goes,
Huh?
duh. And I go, okay, so there's 3 cords. 1, 2, and 3. 1, you see in front of you, that links you to your body. 2 and 3 give you your Soul Reaper powers. You need to unlock 2 and 3 because 2 and 3 will allow you to go anywhere you want while out of your body. Anything else I'm missing, Urahara? He goes, nope. Good luck. And he slams his sword on the chain, which the chain starts to eat itself, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And one of the people immediately do whatever the hell they did in canon and send you into a hole. And you are in your own mindscape with yourself. So, like Ichigo in his mindscape, he saw Zangetsu. You see yourself. But you don't just see anybody, you see yourself clad in armor with nothing around you. You are in a void per se, and there's one small spot where you're standing currently. And you see a dagger in front of you. And this dagger doesn't look like any other dagger. It has no blade. So if you guys know the uh, Hashira from Demon Slayer that has the sword that can't cut off heads, that's basically what the dagger looks like, but it has no blade at all. It can only poke things. You see a small blade in front of you, and it's just floating there. And the inverse of you, so you're currently in Soul Reaper clothes, and the other one's in the Soul Reaper clothes, but white and black instead of black and white, where your eyes are actually backwards. So your green eyes on your left, and your green eyes on your right, and your yellow's eyes on your left for this one. And it says, so, you finally can hear me.
Hi?
No.
What?
No.
This is confusing. What am I doing here again?
I'm going to say one word, and if you can't hear me, no. You see your doppelganger's mouth open, and nothing comes out. Did you hear my name?
No.
Then no. Now leave.
That. How did I do that?
Okay then. I will force you to leave, but you have to pass my test. And if you pass my test, you also may gain my name. And all of a sudden, it becomes a white void. And these random colors start flowing around you in like a tie-dyed kind of fashion. And all of a sudden, you hear a voice. This isn't any normal voice. This is a soft, feminine voice that's very comforting. And it says, just let go. You can give up. No one's worried about you. No one wants you. You can give up. Don't. Just don't. Don't try. Life is a pain. Just give up. And you just hear that over and over and over. In the real world, it's already been 10 hours. And I'm just sitting there, just being like, Ranji, have you completed your Bankai? And he goes, no. I still hate freaking water breathing Bankai. freaking annoying. How'd you know about that? And he goes, because you kind of use it all the time when you're fighting the Minos Grande whenever it shows up because you're the person we call. I go, damn. Urahara. He goes, what? I go, can you tell Rukia to keep an eye on Ichigo very, very, very closely because I feel like he's going to be attacked soon. And Renji gets a notification on his pager thing to go to Soul Society. They have a thing that they have to deal with. So he leaves. And he goes, sorry, boss called. I go, damn it. Can you say hi to our captain for me? Tell him that we have 2 more that's probably going to join the squad. One's going to be substitute, and then this one's going to be probably a substitute too. But tell him you need to make the ultimate suppressor for this one. Yeah, I feel like this one's going to be stronger than me. And he looks at me and he goes, what? Stronger than you. I go, yeah. He goes, God damn it. This is going to be hard to deal with her, but okay. So, all of a sudden, they feel a giant wave of pressure coming out of the hole that you're stuck in. And I look down and I see, oh, there's only maybe 72-ish minutes left. And we're just sitting there now. It's been close to 3 days. And you're still in the mindscape. And you've been hearing just give up. You don't need to keep going. There's no one waiting for you. There's no one worrying about you. I'm just sitting out there being like, if you give up, I get permission to kill you. I really want to kill you. But also, I feel like we could be friends. I don't want to lose a friend. Ruki's my only friend. I start mumbling to myself, and Uraha's like, she's in that state again. Oh, crap. Everybody clear out, because if she goes crazy, yeah, we're screwed. So, the 2 kids clear out. The one guy that's keeping the ground at the bottom clears out. Urahara's just now sitting there cross-legged. You're on the surface instead of in the hole. And you're just still in your mindscape. It's like 2-ish, 3 minutes left. And you see that this world is slowly cracking. Pieces of the sky are slowly falling. And you see that there's one crack that has something sticking on the other side of it. What do you do?
I would head towards that certain crack.
The ground starts to crack underneath you.
Oh, shit. I hurry towards it.
It starts cracking even harder.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Finally, a giant chunk of the floor cracks and falls away from in front of you. And it's maybe 10-ish feet away. And it's starting to slide down a crack that's sideways. So it's going to fall into the pit.
Shit.
Back in the real world real quick, you are taking over and you are starting to look like a serpent. Your hollow form is going to be part serpent. And you are getting a full head of serpent-like silver snakes. Your mask looks like a serpent. You get a longer tongue that slips underneath your mask. And you start forming a serpent's tail behind you. In the mindscape, you've just jumped towards the shard of glass and you grabbed it. and it's stuck. You hear a phrase, call my name.
I'm just thinking, I haven't heard your name well.
You have. You know who I am. Because I am you. You are me.
But your name is not my name.
No, it isn't. You're right. But you know my name. It's in the depths of your soul. And the time is ticking down in the real world. It's like a few seconds away. And all of a sudden, a giant flood of pressure washes over everybody. And you jump out of what's left of the hole, which is a crater now. Because Urahara's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a crater, and so he did. Otherwise, the ground wouldn't survive. Well, they wouldn't actually, because of the pressure. Okay. So you jump out of the hole, and you have, instead of a Zanpakuto, you have a small dagger in your hand. And you rip off the mask, the tail disappears, the snakes fade away, and your hair falls back down. And I look at you and go, fight. And you look at me and go, what? Urahara walks up and asks, so, what is your Sanpakuto's name?
Huh?
By the way, just a quick side note for everybody who's watching. I'm be making the name.
Yeah, I'm trying to now get it out. Yeah.
So, what would you say since you don't remember the name of your Sanpakuto?
I'd say I'd probably make it a. I'm not really too good on names, so first thing that came to mind when I thought of a name was Castellana.
But did it respond to Kaslana?
Well, and stop talking after I said Castellana. As before, it said call out my name.
And apparently you did.
Hmm. So that was part of the test, apparently?
At some point you called out its name and it responded.
Huh.
Do you like that name? I just sent it to you on Discord.
Yes. Is it Tasuki? I'm trying to make sure I'm saying that right. Do you want me to say the whole thing?
No, we're doing a quick flashback now. So flashback to before she got out, and she's pulling on the dagger, and she thinks of the first name that she thought of. What was the first name you thought of?
The first name I thought of was Estella.
And nothing happened. Then she pulled again and again and again, and then she let go of the piece of glass, or whatever it is that she was holding on to. And she thought of the blade. Instead of thinking of a name, she thought of the blade. And all of a sudden, she just says, out of nowhere,
You want me to say it?
full thing.
Okay. That's probably I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Queen of the Void, Tsuki.
I don't know if you're saying it right either, so.
Let's go with Tsuki then.
And all of a sudden, this blade comes right out of the piece of glass, and the void disappears. Where you're falling disappears. And you wake up with a mask on your face, the mask that was on your hip, and you can't move your legs very easily, but you still jumped out of the hole that you're in and landed fine. I walk up to you and say, fight me.
But why?
Fight. Fight me.
But are you sure?
Yes. And plus, you need to give off some of that spiritual energy so I can find you if I ever need you when leave to the Soul Society. But that's for later. And we also kind of want to figure out what your ability is.
Okay.
And I look at Urahara and say, I suggest you put up a barrier, because I'm kind of needing to go full out on her, because she has more pressure than I do. And I have a lot of pressure. And he goes, well then, don't use it. I go, fine, Jesus. I'm not going to use it.
I just
He goes,
tilt my head confused. Use what?
he goes, if you use it, I will make sure that your grandfather does not fight you ever. I go, fine, leave now. He goes, okay. And he just disappears in front of you, and I go, okay, so just saying, I have an ability with my sword called World Splitter. And I can split whatever the hell I want in half.
Huh.
But my main ability is the ability to conjure a human body and make it disappear rather frequently. And I use it a lot. So yeah.
Well. I guess I'm fighting you then.
Yay!
Can't
Urahara, you
believe I'm
forgot her
fighting
body.
midget.
And he goes, oh crap. And he appears right next to you and picks up your actual body and takes it away, saying, don't worry, this will be safe. I grin evilly and I go, time for some fun. And you see me start pulling out my Sanpakuto, and you just see it continuously coming out of the sheath. And it just keeps coming and coming and coming out of the sheath like it's not going to stop. And once I hit my arm span, I just fling my sheath away, not needing it anymore, and say, ready?
How does that then fit?
Do you know anything about a sanpakdo?
You act like I know all this. I woke up in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, so, well, sanpakdo is your soul sword. Sanpakdo is the sword that represents your soul. And I look at the little knife in your hand that has no edge, and I go, what the hell are you going to do with that?
I don't know.
And I say, well, Sanpakdo's size represents how much spiritual power you represent. And why is yours so small?
You act like I know why.
Let's start fighting. All of a sudden, the sword just flies towards you at almost blinding speeds, and you react by blocking it in a matter of milliseconds. And you're like, what the hell are you doing?
Let's
And
relax, calm down a bit.
and I'm gonna probably take over because I'm good at things, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna have time to think, so you just react.
Yeah.
So I start swinging rapidly, and all you see is the blur of a sword, but you are also instinctively using the small little knife in your hand and blocking it using irregular guarding techniques and just normal guarding techniques with your small little dagger. And you see a straight face turn into a slight grin because I'm having fun. All of a sudden, my sword swings start going faster and faster, and everything around you starts slowing down. And all of a sudden, you hear in your head, let loose. And you let one of my swings pass by your blade because you were distracted by the voice in your head. And I cut your cheek. Very slightly, but I cut your cheek. And I go, "Aw, am I overconfident thinking that I would need my bun guy?" Well, oh, I start swinging slowly again. And you start feeling something different. You feel like you're getting cut up all over your body without getting touched. And then Urahara appears behind me and slaps me upside the head and I go, "Ow! What was that for?" And he goes, "You're using your ability again. Stop using it." Damn it, I'm sorry. God, I need to keep myself in Soul Reaper mode. And you look at me and go and ask,
What ability?
and Urahara looks at me and says, "Your fault. You gotta explain it." And I go, "Okay, I will explain it. But then you have to explain yours to me." Ah, shit. Drop something. And he goes, "Fine, I'll explain mine to you. But on one condition." And I go, "Okay, you win against me in a fight." I go, "Oh, crap. Well, let's fight after this. I'll be riled up and ready to go." And he goes, "You're still not healed from our last fight." And I go, "Yeah, I am." And I show him that the wounds are all gone in my Soul Reaper mode. And he goes, "Damn it. Well, sure. We'll fight right after this." And he disappears again. And I go, "Well, time to crank this up a notch." And all of a sudden, you hear me say, "Bunkai." And my pressure explodes around me, and you're feeling like you're getting crushed. And I say, "Don't disappoint me because I'm planning on fighting him. I want to fight someone badly. And you see this claw-like armor surrounding my right arm. And I start swinging madly at you with only one arm on the hilt of my sword. And you're barely blocking them. And you finally ask me, while still being on guard from my swings, what is Bunkai? And I start laughing maniacally and say, Bunkai is Bunkai. There's nothing that comes close to Bunkai. If you're a master of your Bunkai, you're undefeatable. But if you're not a master of your Shikai, or Sanpakdo for some people, you can't get Bunkai. If you can't get Bunkai, you can't be feared. Being feared is fun. Unless it's by Kenpachi. I really wish I could fight him again, but he'll run away every freaking time. But back to the fight. And then you hear me whisper something, and I disappear. And all of a sudden, your arms get a cut on the wrist. Your arms get cuts on the wrists, elbows, and shoulders, and your legs get cut on the Achilles tendon, the back of the knee, and the inside of the thighs, where you can't block very easily, but you can still block relatively easily compared to the rest of the body. But it was too fast for you to see. And all of a sudden, the mask starts appearing on your face again because you're getting pissed off and you're letting your soul pressure leak out. And this is going to be the last scene before I have to hop off, sadly. But I'm just going to say this in a real quick tone. I'm going to be recording another video. It's going to be posted tomorrow. So yeah. Back to the fight. And I keep swinging and swinging and swinging. You are seeing my swings and thinking it's the swings of an animal, but so precise. How could I block all these? And back with me, I'm like, okay, wide swing, jab, wide swing, jab, jab, wide swing. I'm just doing the most basics of movement, but I'm still getting you with every swing. And all of a sudden, I go, oh crap, and slam the ground next to you, and my sword goes down to the hilt below me. So you see me holding on to the hilt of a sword that's into the ground. And then you look at where the sword was aiming, and you just see this thin line go into the distance. And you ask a question. Ah, crap. No!
What?
No data from streaming software. What? The stream may end soon. Oops. Uh,
Did OBS kill itself?
no, OBS isn't dead.
And what happened?
I don't know.
It seems to be good.
And I keep swinging and swinging and swinging. Okay, so I must be overreacting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm about to have to end this, sadly. It's only been like it's been, uh, yeah, I understand why now. I talked for like 30 minutes discussing about what's gonna happen today.
Yeah.
And finally, after 30 seconds of you just staring at the little sliver, and then you ask me a question about the little sliver in the ground.
Yeah. You're basically asking. Um. What did you just do?
I come back to reality and see that I accidentally used my ability, and I go, oh. I cover my head on instinct, and then Urahara gets up, appears behind me with his cane, and slams his cane in the back of my head. I go, ow! Ow! Why do you have to hit me so hard? He goes, because I told you not to use it. I go, just because I accidentally used world severing does not mean I just cut the world in half. I already did that to the Hollows world. He goes, yes, and they're still putting the pieces back together in the Soul Society. I go, I know, but I killed all the friend Grandes. The thousands and thousands that were not supposed to really be there. Yeah, kind of saved this planet though. Yes, I know you saved this planet, but still. Fine, fine, fine. And I disappear up to the. I just disappear, and Urahara walks up to you and says, so, you survived her onslaught. Um, I'll be training you, and when Ichigo is not here, I'll be training you and hopefully getting you to better understand your abilities. And when you fully understand your abilities, I will stop training you and allow you to join the Soul Society as one of my pupils, or just allow you to join the Soul Society because they trust my judgment on a lot of things. So, what do you say?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, so um, I'm most likely gonna have to talk to them and see if you can get placed on her team so she can find a way to calm herself down because she always goes off on her own and does random stuff without people watching her. It's really annoying that I have to clean up after her mess so many times. But oh, and by the way, if you ever hear her say uncle, that's because she treats me as her uncle.
Huh. Midget has an uncle.
I am not a midget.
Shut up, flatboard.
I was just being mean.
Okay. And?
I can still kick your ass.
Says the one who has more experience and I barely know anything.
Damn, you're right.
That made you realize real quick, didn't it, Billboard?
Stop it! Urahara